We're also following a developing story about a murder in Fairhope last week. Fox 10 News has learned deputies have made another arrest in the case.
And the search for the victim's body brought investigators to Mobile today. Andrew Perez is following this case for you closely. He has new information from Fairhope. Andrew?
Yeah, well, Bob Lanise, this has been somewhat of a bizarre case to follow. It all began here at this mobile home property behind me just off Parker Road. Now, while investigators aren't releasing very many details tonight, we have learned that a second arrest has been made in connection to the case, and investigators are still actively searching for the victim's body. 20-year-old Jamon Lawrence is now behind bars charged with hindering prosecution first degree. Deputies won't release the circumstances around his arrest, but we've learned it's in connection to the homicide investigation of 20-year-old Donald D.J. Howard. It's a week ago tonight that authorities began their search for Howard's body. A witness led deputies to find a crime scene full of evidence, but no victim. Howard's family says they are hurting, knowing those with information about the crime are sitting quietly with their families.
They get to see them every single day, get to call and tell them that they love their child. But we don't get to do that. We don't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Investigators say there are several players involved. Last week, 22-year-old Emmanuel Jenkins was arrested and charged with capital murder. Howard's relatives say they aren't very familiar with Jenkins, but say Lawrence's arrest came as a real shock.
It just blew my mind because he's like cousin. For this to come forth, you know, I mean, just like we kinfolks.
Deputies now refocused their search efforts, moving to Mobile County, where they hope to find Howard's body. Friends of both families say it's time for anyone with answers to step up.
Put yourself in DJ's mother's shoes. That's what I do. That's how I live my life on a daily basis. And could you imagine how that mother feels? Don't know, can't even bury her son.
We need closure. It's so hard right now. It is so hard. You can't sleep anytime the phone rings, you're jumping up. I mean, we need him home. We need to get on with our life as well.
Now, additional arrests are expected in this case. Meanwhile,